This is Harry Judd for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're in Bolton. I'm delighted to be joined by Nathan Gorman. You're here for Ricky. I spoke to Ricky before his fight. He was absolutely looking forward to it. He said he was going to put on a show, but what a debut that was, Nathan.
Done fantastic, mate. You know, very tough, durable opponent.
He's in me, even in my ear now.
Get him in.
Can I get you both? Can I get you both in this?
Get him in. Get him in. I thought he'd done fantastic. Durable opponent. 4 rounds. He got a knockdown. That fella came to win as well. He was trying every trick in the book, hitting him low, headbutting you. He's done fantastic.
What advice could you give this young man? Because you saw the embrace after the fight.
Just keep at it. He's been inactive for 7 or 8 years. He had 6 amateur fights. It's nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing. So what he's going to learn now, he's going to learn on the job in this professional game.
And what about that knockdown as well? Huge left hook as well.
Fantastic. Trademark, isn't it?
Never Gorman, trademark that one, son, after you leave.
Thank you very much for joining. And obviously you got Oscar now, but cheers for your time at top man. Yeah. So a massive performance all round, Nathan. You must be delighted with him again.
I am. I was more nervous for that than I have been for any of my fights.
Because he's been through a lot as well. We've been waiting for this debut.
He's been waiting for ages. Not only that, he's had some hiccups. You know, he was due to fight 3 or 4 months ago. That didn't happen. Then another fight, and that fell through, and this and that. And he's here now. You only get one debut, and he's embracing it. It's good to see.
How much does he learn from these small hall shows as well?
Unbelievable. Listen, I was on the small hall shows myself. I had 4 or 5 small hall fights. You know, when I started off. It's the backbone of boxing. It is.
And obviously now moving on to you, the British Ball Control, the Fabio Wardley fight. Where are we at the moment? When can we get an announcement, mate?
Listen, I want to fight. I boxed in June. You said, do you want to box Wardley in September? I said, great, let's fight. 3 days later, he's injured. But obviously you can't help that, you know, it's boxing, you get injuries. I think we're looking at now November. December's out the equation because my wife's obviously having a baby.
Congratulations on that as well.
They already know that, so I'm off schedule then. But November, that's what we're looking at. And obviously, if he doesn't want it or something like that, there's no harm done. I'll fight someone else for the British title. But my main objective is to fight for the British title. I'm ready, I'm in the gym, I'm feeling good, and hopefully I'll do the business.
So whatever happens, will you have you out for the end of the year?
Whatever happens, if it's not Wardley, I'm out the end of the year.
Because we want that fight. It's a huge, huge fight for British boxing.
Everyone wants to see it. Everyone who comes up to me and, you know, stops me things, the first thing they say, are you fighting Wardley for the British title? And I know as much as them. I think, yeah, mate, I think so.
When's the deadline for this then? And also, where are we likely to see this fight? Is it going to be, obviously, in Manchester?
I imagine it'll be London or something. That's what I'm hearing. But I really don't know. But I've heard November, end of November. So that's what we're going with there. It's a good fight. Really good fight.
Obviously, I have to speak about other things within boxing. The reports are saying that Derek Chisora is likely to face Tyson Fury. Exactly, I just see a smirk there. Boxing just moves around at 100 miles an hour. But how do you see that fight happening?
Oh, Tyson, I've no disrespect to Chisora because I'm a massive fan of Chisora, but man's a warhorse. But Tyson plays with him.
What have you made of the AJ Fury debacle? What have you made of that?
At the time when it got announced, I thought, oh, here we go, it's happening. Obviously, it didn't happen, but it's boxing, isn't it? It's all uphill, I think. You know, it's never plain sailing. You never know what's around the corner.
Why did it fall through, in your opinion, mate?
Money, probably.
As easy as that?
Hundreds of millions at stake, probably. Who knows? I don't know.
And obviously, we're here in Bolton. Many people are meant to be at the Conor Benn Eubank fight. Obviously, that fell through because of Conor's failed drugs test. Just get your instant reaction in that, mate.
Obviously, I don't know what's been happening with him. I've heard it's a woman, something to do with women.
Women's fertility drug, clofamine.
So I don't even know what that is, but if it's something what helps you in that ring, you know, a performance-enhancing drug, in my opinion, it needs to be banned, you know, for life. Take his life off him, because it's hard enough for us as fighters to step in that ring. You're putting your life on the line. You know what I mean? So you want a plain battlefield, you want an even battlefield. So if you're going in that ring and someone's on enhancing drugs, they're 10 times the athlete, aren't they?
What's been your, obviously you've been a clean athlete throughout, but what's your experience been?
I'm definitely.
But I mean, like, in terms of like in the boxing industry, you know, is there loads of people on? What situation?
I don't know. It's disgusting in my opinion, because you just took away a massive fight there, not for fan. Everyone, I know I'm a boxer myself, but I'm also a fan. You know what I mean? I was looking forward to that fight more than ever. it's the father's reincarnation. Had 2 sons and they're getting on again. You know, it's Eubank Benn, number 3, isn't it? If you look at it that way, it doesn't get bigger, and it's been taken away from us because of something stupid.
What have you made of the handling of it as well? Because arguably they knew about this since the 23rd of September.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
that's what reports are saying. The test were reported to take in on the 1st. Results came back on the 23rd. So arguably they knew since the 23rd of September.
Listen, it was a great decision by the Boxing Board of Control to, you know, put a pause to it. You got to commend them for that. Like you said, if they knew about that since 23rd of September, I don't know.
Back to positive things. When we likely to see young Ricky back out, mate?
I'd imagine in a few weeks' time, you know, maybe give him a couple of days off, then get back in the gym, then enjoy some time with his family. I'd like to see him back out end of October, beginning of November, I would.